Hey everybody, how's it going out there?
Movie, TV, and trailer reviews. Today, Bright.
We're going to talk about the buddy cop movie, Bright, starring Will Smith and Joel Edgerton. Will Smith plays Officer Ward, and Joel Edgerton plays the orc cop, Jacoby.
Now let's stop right there. First of all, Will Smith plays Will Smith. That's first and foremost.
No way, man.
Well, the character's name is Will Smith. He plays Will Smith.
This guy got lost in the role.
He played the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air once.
Oh, come on. This guy got lost in the role. I genuinely believed that Will Smith played Will. He played.
Joel Edgerton played a rock.
Oh, come on.
Not The Rock, a rock.
A rock. Remember, this guy has action in his blood. He was star of Zero Dark 30, which was a great action film. The courageous U.S. Attempt to capture Osama bin Laden. I thought that showed his action chops right there.
The thing is that he had no character. He was a rock. It was like the movie could have went on without him.
I believe you needed that naive character to complement Will Smith's world weary. He almost seemed like you know what he really reminded me of? He reminded me of Murtaugh from the Lethal Weapon series.
Murtaugh was soul.
Murtaugh was the
captured
old world weary. I'm getting too old for this shit kind of cop, and that's what Will Smith gave me. You know, I'm just sick of this.
Probably a little funny.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Especially the that scene with the ferry, with y'all just keep being gangsta in front of my house.
Yeah, that was funny until he says the words. Fairy lives don't matter today.
Yeah, that. I think that was just a little pushing too much.
Lord of the Rings meets End of Watch. I've seen all the Lord of the Rings. Trying to read all the Lord of the Rings. To me, the only thing this movie needed was Precious.
Oh, a little guy chasing something. Call him.
Seriously, like I don't know if it was a ripoff because it's probably when you use the fairy tale world, there's a set sort of characters I guess you're supposed to use or have to use. But it was.
I've never in my life seen that type of pairing before, a traditional buddy cop movie, and
usually see
magic
chemistry
and fantasy. That was definitely out of this world. But that didn't make
the idea was great.
That didn't make it a bad movie.
They could have, to me, they could have did so much more with this. They could have, it's $100 million budget. They could have did so much with this. But, all right, I'll give you an example of just doing shit that didn't make sense or doing shit just because. When they enter the elf trap house.
Oh, the orc, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The orc.
They
safe place, yeah.
Yeah, when they get there, there's an elf with a super skeleton death of some sort. And I'm sitting there like, wow, what the fuck is that? And it's like, I know they're going to explain this sooner or later, you know what I'm saying? They're going to break this down. Like, this got to be significant. They keep showing it. They don't stop showing it. In the middle of the movie, they're still showing it. At the end of the movie, they're still showing it. But it never gets explained. They explain, the elf attacked her and she hit her with the, Huatahuan shit and boom. But when the head elf came through and she stood her throat, I was like, okay, I thought she died. You mean this bitch been alive the whole movie? And she's been in this transformation state? What was that?
That's the power of magic.
What was that?
that was one of the elves that was trying to raise the Dark Lord.
I know who she is.
Yeah.
What was that?
That was
bullshit.
That's the power of magic.
That's
you know what?
That's that bullshit.
I want to stop you from
Garbage.
doing what you got to do. Bam, you're in a wall. Hold that for me.
With skeletons glittering and it was just dumb. That was just.
But see, that's like that girl logic. I'm gonna get you, but it's gotta be.
That was there because it was there.
It's gotta be like
someone just.
on
I
point.
want to be the guy who co-signed that idea. It was like,
Aziz, I'm sorry.
Man, it was just, oh my god, and him being unblooded with no teeth. I get what they're trying to build. They're trying to say, all right, you're gonna be somebody. So even though this sad orc here that has no character, that has no nothing, is sitting here aside a movie star, we're gonna give him a role in this. Don't worry about it. That's what they're doing throughout the movie. We're gonna do it. Trust me. We're gonna do something with this guy.
Well, I thought that he did have a character, especially when you explain why there was so much bad blood between Ward and Jacoby.
And that don't happen until he tries to kill him, because cops try to betray them both to take a wand they can't take.
Now again, 1 in a million chance, right?
They try to steal a wand they can't use because it kills them.
1 in a million is a lot better than lottery odds.
Do you want to take a 1 in a million chance in your life?
For magic that can put somebody in a wall with sprinkles and sparkles and all that other stuff?
No.
I don't know, man. Like that guy said.
The whole movie,
like that chief said before he was killed.
The whole movie, these guys are running. It's a rat race, Oh, well, we got the wand. First of all, they got stopped by the wand because they can't go but so far away from its owner. That to me was just dumb. Then they're running around this tiny little part of the city that seems to be like LA from all the stereotypical jokes.
Oh yeah, that was definitely
obviously LA.
That was actually East LA from the Robert Rodriguez days. I was born in East LA.
And Joker the clown, whatever the fuck the guy's name is, he's in a wheelchair and somehow he's chasing Will Smith around.
I still don't see why he had to show the shitbag, but he did. He did.
And they're all chasing the orcs, the elves, everybody's chasing, the cops, everybody's chasing this guy because they want to take a wand they cannot use. Now what does he do? He fights them.
We don't know if they can or can't.
They can't use it because 1 in a million. Brights humans are 1 in a million.
Exactly, and there are 325 million.
Not in East LA.
No, all throughout Greater Los Angeles. So
these guys. My thing is, all right. Listen, you want this wand from me? You're willing to take my life. If I give you this wand, you die. Here's the wand.
Now let's say the one works for that guy.
It won't.
How do we know? We don't know. That's why it's called fantasy.
But they all, whoever touches it throughout the movie ends up dying. So they can't. They don't.
Except
the elves and Will Smith.
Well,
but from the beginning of the movie, we know he's a bright. From the beginning, when they pick up the bum, who is also underground, fucking foreseer wizard.
Yeah,
I don't even know what he is.
No, he said he was blessed. He didn't say he was a bright.
That's saying he's a bright. That's what they're aiming at. This guy's right, bro. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that shit out.
I don't know that
he says to the
Magic
Lord,
Bureau and the FBI
the
certainly didn't know.
Fuck.
They certainly
were
didn't
useless in this movie. They were like just there to make the scene look, interesting for a second.
They were very useful. That was all the exposition you needed.
What did they do?
Exposition.
Even when
it was their job to tell the story.
These guys, said, listen, we got the wand. I killed a whole bunch of cops. You know what I'm saying? But they tried to kill me. So what's up? Yo, bro, it's all good. Even though you murdered all these people, you have this illegal thing in your hand. You have a suspect at large, and an orc who you apparently hate and discriminate on. You're good to go.
And was shot and killed and resurrected.
Then the Mexican comes and says, listen, I know they said that, but I gotta make sure you're in handcuffs because they're gonna kill you if they come. Even though they just told them, yo, you're good. You're exonerated from everything. You killed all these people, it's cool. Don't worry about it. Mexican comes, yo, son, you're in handcuffs because they're gonna kill you if you're not. So what happens? They kill the Mexican, now he gotta escape handcuffs. The whole thing was stupid. It was dumb. It was like, it's just dumb.
I took that movie with a grain of salt. I had no expectations going in, and I found it to be a pretty good. That I certainly didn't feel like I wasted my what was it, an hour and a half? Not about an hour and a half, right?
No, it was about 2 hours.
No way,
That's
that's
a
2
long
hours.
ass movie. Look, the whole purpose of the movie was they want to bring the Dark Lord back, right?
That's right.
It takes 3 wands to bring the Dark Lord back. They're chasing all this whole movie for this wand. And at the end of the movie, she tries to bring the Dark Lord back with 1 wand.
Didn't work.
Because she died. She was killed. So, how?
Too much power in an itty bitty living space.
The holes, man. It's just trash.